Welcome to Movie Life Crisis. Join us as we watch the best movies from 30 years ago.
Hello, Tribe fans. Welcome back to Major League Baseball. Sort of.
This year, just try to outfield them. Outclass them.
Are you thinking about what you might have done differently?
No, I was mostly thinking about your legs.
Or outrun them.
You're out of here! Bring out the pooper scooper!
Major League 2. It's a swing and a hit. Rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
A swing and a hit.
I can't believe Randy Quaid was uncredited in this.
Yeah, that's crazy because he not makes the movie, but
yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't make the movie, but it is one. He is one of the most memorable parts of the movie.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can remember him over a lot of other people that were in this movie.
Yeah, when I went to look it up and it's like Randy Quaid uncredited, I was like, that is a travesty. He was so good.
Yeah, he was way good. Movie
Life Crisis, Season 4, Episode 4, Major League 2.
Man, how did we get this far? Season 4 already.
Yeah, we actually, that's our running joke, but also we did get an email from our host that said we've uploaded 75 episodes. That's crazy.
That's a lot. 75's, not that anybody would listen to all of those in a row, but that's a lot to listen to.
No one should do that. Given that we only upload every 2 weeks, that's 3 years of stuff. Also, we've never missed an upload, and that doesn't count Patreon where we got like another 12, 13 movies going backwards.
Yeah. Going into the past.
We're going backwards.
We were just talking about how much fun that is.
Yeah.
I love the Patreon.
The Patreon movies are super fun. It's a little bit looser. It's not quite as edited. We drop the F-bombs. We don't edit them out. And also welcome to Michelle, our newest Patreon, who actually emailed us and said she knows about Morris Bart. So, she is OG.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My kids know about Morris Bart now because they watch the Pels game and he sits right next to the bench.
He sits right
but
there.
But they don't know like
they don't know like we know.
Yeah, kids don't watch commercials anymore.
Dude, we were in fourth grade. Like, I think Miss Pittman or somebody was my teacher, and she was like, Brad Doshbach got in trouble, and she was like lecturing him or whatever, and like he stood up and he's like, I'm gonna call Morris Bart because he's always on my side. Like, dude, that was 1990. Like, I will never forget it.
And he's still doing it. Dude, I can remember going to an LSU game with Matt Lipscomb and my parents, and some dude was like, are y'all even from here? And Matt Lipscomb said, yeah, my uncle's Morris Bart. And he goes, I wouldn't tell anybody that. Oh, man.
Yeah, he sleeps on top of a pile of money with many beautiful women.
Oh, man.
On closer inspection, these are loafers.
Freaking Morris Bart.
So anyway, the point is that License to Drive is going to be out on Patreon next week. That's our next 1988 Patreon movie. And we already did Coming to America. Aha. So you can do a 7-day free trial of Patreon if you want to go listen to a bunch of stuff and not pay for it, which is totally fine. Go on over and check that out if you're into it. Let's talk about Major League 2. Why did we pick this movie? Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid, yeah. Him and Bob Uecker are the two reasons I love this movie.
Man. We did Major League, the original, on Patreon last year for 1989, so it's pretty fresh for us. We're like, dude, Major League 2, that's fun.
I didn't realize how many lines from this movie I thought were from the other movie.
Dude, the same. I was thinking like the first maybe 20, 30 minutes, this was like, this might kind of suck. And then it started to pick up steam. I was like, oh, this is a bunch of stuff that I remember. It all happens. It just takes a minute.
Things. It does. Yeah, it does take a minute. That is for sure.
Yeah, dude.
But I liked it.
Dude, I did too. Also, we're recording this like 36 hours after the Super Bowl since we're talking about old shit. When Luda did his verse on Yeah, I've legitimately got goosebumps.
Oh, man. I like
he was wearing the freaking Wesley Snipes outfit from Demolition Man. Made out of tires.
Yeah. The whole time, all my students were like, you going to watch Super Bowl? I'm like, yes, I am going to watch Taylor Swift's boyfriend at the Usher concert.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought it was way good.
It was fantastic.
And the amount of I talked to somebody and they were like saying something like, yeah, this is better than that stupid dad rock. I was like, buddy, this is dad rock. We're the dads now. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah. Dude, that stuff's so old. And I was reading the comments on some of the Instagram posts from freaking Usher and Alicia Keys singing My Boo, and it's like, Swiss Beats about to catch a case. I was like, God, I just freaking love that stuff, dude.
Yeah, dude, for reals. I was
like, ain't nobody hugging on my wife like that. That's freaking Usher and Alicia Keys. They go way back. It's fine.
Yeah, this always be my boo.
Yeah.
For reals, it was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, it was
I liked it a
fantastic.
lot. Yeah.
All right. I guess we are chatty. Michelle said we're chatty. I didn't think we were, but maybe we are. So let's do the synopsis.
Michelle was right. Synopsis. The Indians are now World Series contender, but last year's hunger is now replaced with complacency. And the bad decisions by a new owner threaten to tear the team apart. Doesn't show how funny it actually is.
Yeah. New owner, Roger Dorn, former shortstop, or second baseman or whatever. And dude, I always forget that that's Corbin Burnson, and he's like now bald and still is doing a lot of TV stuff. Every time I'm like,
yeah, he looks
familiar.
Stuff.
Like he just had a freaking luscious head of blonde hair, so I had a hard time placing it.
Luscious. I can't believe you just said luscious.
Locks. Yeah, it's like it's all poofed up. $25 million budget, $53 million gross. So did all right. Did okay.
Did okay. Yes.
Number 45 on the year, right ahead of Blank Check. Remember that movie?
Yeah, I've watched it with my kids within the last year. Of course I remember.
Not on our list for the podcast this year.
No, I don't want to do that one. But you know what's weird is if you told me, like, I'm not going to tell you the name of the movie. I'm only going to tell you it made, how much did it make? $5 million?
$53 million.
$53 million. It made $53 million. And on Rotten Tomatoes, it gets a 5%. Do you want to do it? You would go, hell no, I'm not doing that movie. What movie is that? And then it's Major League 2.
Yeah, that's why we don't pick our movies for the podcast by going like top 25 box office. We'd be doing some crap that no one wants to see or hear. This might be crap that no one wants to see or hear, but we liked it, and it's really funny.
I did like it, and it was really funny.
Yeah, we're doing stuff. We're doing Blank Man. Blank Man didn't even make the top 200. It made like $35. And I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I want to see if we can get Damon Wayans. I'm sure that we cannot, but I'm going to try.
We most certainly cannot.
Can we get David Allen Greer?
But this is the thing. Even Blank Man had 12% Rotten Tomatoes.
I know. Dude, I want to get us on Rotten Tomatoes as a verified reviewer. You have to the problem is we don't publish episodes often enough. If you you can get on there if you're a podcaster, but you're supposed to release content every week, which we do not. But I want us to get verified so we can go in there and fix some stuff like Major League 2. Tell people
Major League 2 being 5% is pretty.
Yeah, don't listen to the haters. This movie's actually pretty funny. And
the amount of people though that are thinking that Rotten Tomatoes is right, that movie was not good compared to the first one. Man, I don't know, man.
Yes,
it's funny. They're wrong.
Awards?
It got 5% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No
awards.
The awards that it got were like worst. They made the year-end list of dishonorable mention. It's not great.
Yeah. Do you think people are comparing it to the first one? Is that?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's just a couple years later. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but it's not bad. It's not.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it debuts at number 1 at the box office. It knocks out D2, Mighty Ducks, which is also not a great sequel, but also I think is fine. Like, we're not going to do it on the podcast, but if we were gonna, I wouldn't be upset about it. I like D2.
Right. I don't know. It's crazy how
sometimes you just churn out sequels and they're not that great, but they're still fun. Like, I'm fine with it.
Like Empire. Empire Strikes Back is one of the...
No, that's one of the best movies ever.
Yeah.
Sequels and spinoffs. Yeah, dude. They did what Back to the Minors. Was that a direct-to-video release?
No, I don't know if it was or not, actually.
It says considered a standalone sequel. I don't know what that means.
That means there's none of the same people.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one.
I don't think I ever saw that one. And that's it. I think there was talk about a Major League 3, but it never happened.
I do like how this one was not rated R.
Yeah, they made this. The first one was rated R, which actually was perfect for that one. This one's rated PG. It's clear. It's like it's put out by Paramount. Like they want it to appeal to a wide audience. But I honestly think PG-13 would have been a better spot for this movie to land because they could have told like more dirty jokes and probably kept more of the original audience instead of trying to make it family friendly.
Oh, man, I don't know. That's the part I liked about it. Maybe in 1994 I would have wanted dirtier jokes. But now
I'm not saying I want that, but I'm saying it maybe would have appealed to more of the original audience.
Right.
All right. Do you remember when and where you first saw this?
It wasn't in the theater. I think this was like an HBO movie. I don't remember.
Yeah, I feel the same. I feel like same way of not HBO for me, obviously, because my family wasn't rich. But
oh man,
dude, we've talked about this before. But I love when I was a kid. I was like, if someone had a go-kart their family was rich. If someone had a pool, their family was rich. If someone had HBO, their family was rich. And it didn't matter if their family was actually rich. It just meant they had shit that I didn't have, and I thought that meant they were rich.
Right.
Like my grandparents had like a freaking barrel like full of umbrellas. And I was like, why don't we have a barrel full of umbrellas? Umbrellas are awesome. You push a button and they like explode out like a sword.
Barrel full of umbrella, like an umbrella
like a
holder by the
bucket.
door.
Yeah, like a bucket with like 7 umbrellas in there. And I was always like, I mean, I'm talking about like 5 or 6 years old. I'd be like, can I have one of these umbrellas? And my parents would be like, no, you can't. Those are their umbrellas. It's like, okay.
Oh, Jesus, I don't think I've ever bought an umbrella.
I'm positive I've never bought an umbrella.
I have one though in my car right now. I took it from someplace. All I can think of when you said a barrel of umbrellas is that old Lewis Black bit where he's like, he spent $7,000 on an umbrella stand. You could buy a $7,000 used car. You could fit a lot of umbrellas in there.
Yeah, I don't remember where I saw this either. I'm sure it was on TV. I don't think I rented it, and I didn't see, but it because it was PG, it probably ran on like TBS and all that stuff all the time.
And they don't have to edit anything out. They just let it run just like it is.
Chop it up and let it do its thing.
Yeah.
All right. Where do you rate it? 1 to 10? No sevens.
No sevens. Dude, so Dropbox was down for me. I couldn't get it to pull up. I don't know what I gave this the first time around for the original, but I was cackling at the Bob Uecker jokes. And it lands directly in a 7 for me. But I'm giving it a bump. I gave it an 8.0. Dude, it's more quotable than the first one to me.
It might be more quotable than the first one. It did have some good quotes. I'm going to go pull up my Major League score. I got 8 out of 10 for the first one. This one actually had it a 6. It started really slow, and it did pick up eventually, but I didn't think it was quite as good as the first one. It's a lot of like the exact same plot points, and there were some really good jokes, and there were some really memorable bits, and like I liked it, but I was like, it might be a 6.5. I was like, no, it's actually not, because like as I'm reading the Wikipedia synopsis, like, God, this thing's freaking convoluted. Like the guy's ankle hurts, and he wants the guy to run for him, he doesn't want to, and there's a brawl, and it's like this was not a clean, easy to follow plot. You're like, what's happening now? Yeah, but it did stuff pretty well. Like I liked a lot of the stuff. Like it's a sequel, so you don't want to just go, hey, it's the exact same movie. So it's like now Wild Thing is he dresses like Wall Street Charlie Sheen, and he comes up in a like limousine. Yeah. He doesn't ride his Harley anymore, and he's like, and his apartment's got the sleek, dazzling veneer of the 1980s, and it's all freaking neon and like geometric mirrors with like fake Grecian columns next to it.
It couldn't have been more 90s than it was. Dude,
it was awesome to the max.
Super 90s.
Yeah, it's
super duper 90s.
It looked like Max Headroom would have lived there. And and freaking Willie Mays Hayes is like now a power hitter, and he's like an action movie star, and freaking Serrano is Buddhist. Like I liked all that stuff. I thought they set it up really well. But it just, for whatever reason, I just didn't like it as much as the first one.
To me, honest, I really liked the first one, and I'm pretty sure I gave it somewhere around an 8. When I think of baseball movies, I know we always talk about like the Robin Hood, what's his name? Kevin Costner movies, like all those type of movies. And I do like those.
Bull Durham.
But
I think League of Their Own is my favorite baseball movie, and Bull Durham's probably second for me.
See, and I like those a lot too, but I really like these, man. These are so...
Dude, these are all... I like all the
baseball serious.
I don't either, but I like all the B-tier baseball movies like Sandlot and Major League, and like they're all... like it's just goofy. Like they're doing all the same, like Rookie of the Year. You do the trickeration and you do the hidden ball trick. I love that stuff. It's right. They always have those parts in it.
Yeah, I think I gave the other one an 8. I'm giving this one an 8 too. I know it only has a half of a tomato or whatever it was, but like I liked it.
All right, let's do best scenes. What's your first scene?
Dude, when they do the intro, like you were talking about, when Ricky Vaughn comes pulling up, and this time they think it's a Harley, and all the biker people are out there waiting for him to show up for spring training.
He's got like 30 groupies. They're all wearing leather, and they're like blasting a Wild Thing from their boombox, and it's not him.
And it's not him. It's just a limo. Yeah, it's just a guy riding by, and then he pulls up in the limo. All the intro to all the players coming back in that first scene, you know what I'm talking about? At the beginning of spring training.
Yeah, I got that one too. Like Willie Mays Hayes comes in this huge limo, and it's like a freaking clown car. Like 35 people get out of there, and then he gets out. He's wearing 17 pounds of gold chains.
Yeah, he the fact that people are getting out, it's guys, it's girls. Some people are wearing suits. The chicks are dressed in like clubbing outfits. Like it is an amalgam of all kinds of people. It's fantastic.
And then Serrano is Buddhist.
Yeah.
And dude, and freaking Tom Berenger gets out of the taxi again, like he just came from the Mexican leagues. Like
Oh man, that's great.
I had that one too. I love that. Everyone arrives and it's like it's the first thing, right? So you immediately see like here's how people have changed from last season,
right?
And it kind of sets up like how the movie's going to go.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that was my first thing I wrote down. That was great. Well done.
Yep, mine too. My second scene is that they're going to play a doubleheader. They're not playing well. Ricky Vaughn doesn't want to throw hard because he doesn't want to hurt his arm, and he's not Wild Thing. He's just freaking Charlie Sheen from Wall Street,
right?
And Willie Mays Hayes, who's now played by Omar Epps instead of Wesley Snipes.
Yes, which, dude, don't you think he did a good job acting like
job.
Wesley Snipes did the first time?
He played it exactly like Wesley Snipes did.
Yeah, it was
probably good. Like in '94, I did not know that it was different.
Oh man, that's crazy. I totally remembered it. That it was a different guy, but maybe that's later me remembering.
Yeah,
'94, I might have missed it too.
Yeah, because we just saw Omar Epps in the program, so Omar Epps is just coming on the scene. Wesley Snipes is at this point is actually a pretty big star, so he's like, "Nah, I'm out," which is good because they couldn't have afforded him. But yeah, Omar Epps does a great job, but now he's trying to be a power hitter. He doesn't want to be the freaking guy who steals bases. He's like worried about his movie career.
Calling his shot.
He's calling his shot, and he keeps popping out to the warning track. So
they're not. It was the wind. It was probably the wind.
They're not playing well. They're going into a doubleheader, and it's the part is right as the movie starts to turn. It's right where I start to really like it. Someone gets hit. Oh, Rube gets hit in the ankle, and Tom Berenger, who's now managing the team because they didn't want him as a player, he tells Willie Mays Hayes to go in and pinch run for him, and he's like, "I ain't running." He's like, "My legs hurt." He's like, "His legs hurt worse." And then he's like, "If he don't have to pitch, I don't have to run," talking about Charlie Sheen. And then there's a huge brawl. The whole Indians team is just brawling on the sideline, but each other, not the other team. And Bob Uecker's freaking commentating like he's a boxing announcer.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, he's holding that right a little low. That's going to
hurt him in later rounds." It was killing me. Bob Uecker's like Eminem in the booth. He was just freaking pure fire.
Dude, I like how two of the guys, I think it was Omar Epps and Charlie Sheen, and they weren't really swinging at each other. They were just doing that little dance thing. I see that at lunchtime during fights all the time.
They were doing the Jalen Rose calls it the hold me back.
Yeah.
When you want to be hard, but you really don't want anyone to punch you.
But you don't want to hit anybody. Yeah, that was a great one.
So that's the end of the first game of the doubleheader. Then they go into the locker room, and Rube, the new guy, the freaking farm boy, has an inspirational speech. He's like, "I want to play baseball. You guys should want to play baseball." And then everyone gets fired up, and they go out for the doubleheader, the second game, and they start to really roll.
Yeah,
and that's the one where it's like, freaking Serrano go pinch hit for whoever, and the Japanese guy's like, "Marbles." He's making fun of him.
You have no marbles.
You have no marbles. And Serrano freaking crushes one. He's doing the big balls dance, the Sam Cassell dance.
Yeah.
And then right after that,
Sam Cassell, Jesus.
Right after that, Omar Epps is like, "I want to run." And he's like, "All right, go in and pinch run." I was like, "I didn't know, I'm not a baseball expert. We've established that. I didn't know you could just hit and run whenever you wanted to." I thought,
dude, that's one of my questions. That's totally one of my questions.
I thought you had to do
Serrano
that.
wants to bat. I'm like, they just let him?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I thought you had like a batting order. That's what they called it. And you had to hit when it was your turn. He's like, "Serrano wants to bat." And he goes and bats. And then like freaking right after that, Omar Epps is like, "I want to run." He's like, "All right, go run." I was like, I didn't think that's how baseball went.
No. And I thought like, yeah, you can pinch run for that guy, but now he's out and he can't go back in when it's in the field. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, or you had to be injured or something. I didn't know. I mean, admittedly, I don't know how this stuff works. I was going to call my dad, but I didn't have a chance. Like, can you explain the pinch hit and pinch running rules to me real quick?
Yeah, I'm sure somebody from work's going to listen to this and go, "You dumbass. You should have been listening when we were talking sports in the hallway."
No, you're doing it the right way. Let him explain to you later. You didn't have to listen to that.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Do you remember that big balls, the Sam Cassell big balls dance that he took from this movie?
I totally remember it, and not until you said that, though.
Yeah, I remembered it as soon as it happened. I was like, "Oh my God, is that where Sam Cassell got that from?" And I went and looked it up, and it's absolutely where he got it from.
Yeah, that's where he got it from. It's exactly that.
Yeah, so in the spirit of white guys doing podcasts, I went down a rabbit hole and learned about the Sam Cassell celebration.
It's just like the Instagram.
It's,
All right,
it's just
now
like
follow
the
me down
Instagram
this
making-
rabbit hole.
Just like the Instagram making fun of old white guys with podcasts. But here's where we're going. Sam Cassell, retired NBA player, was literally watching this movie, saw the celebration, and laughed out loud and was like, I'm doing that. And then the next night, he hit a freaking game winner, and he just started doing the big balls dance. And then everyone loved it.
Great.
Everyone loved it except Adam Silver, who immediately started fining everyone who did it.
Was it Adam Silver back then?
Yeah, it was Adam Silver. It was 15 initially, 15 grand per incident, up to 25 grand an incident. But dude, like in like the 2003, 2004, 2005 season, no one even cared. Everyone was doing it anyway. Like I had a list of the people who were doing it other than Sam Cassell. It was like his thing. But
oh man,
literally,
I didn't know all that.
Some of the other
That's
players
great.
who did it: Eddie House, Kevin Martin, Marco Bellinelli, Karan Butler, Josh Smith, Jameer Nelson, Andre Blatch, and Kobe Bean Bryant.
I knew 3 of those people that you just named.
I knew all of them. That was such a nostalgia trip for me. And the most recent incident was in 2016, Julius Randle, and he got fined.
Oh, of course he did.
So no one's done it in the last 8 years, but like for a minute, it was like the go-to NBA. If you hit a big shot, you do that celebration.
That the fact that is from a movie with 5% Rotten Tomatoes is great. That just proves that it's wrong.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like you would have never thought, like you may have never thought of Sam Cassell again in your life, but then when I said the Sam Cassell celebration, I know you can immediately picture him.
I could picture it, right?
Yeah.
I could picture him doing it right away.
Dude, and there's like quotes in the article. It was in the Atlantic or something. It's like Doc Rivers is like, yeah, we were on the Clippers. He came off the bench. He had a big shot, won the game. Everyone went crazy. He's doing the celebration. And like, dude, Sam Cassell tells the story. It's from this movie. And as soon as Pedro did it, I was like, oh my God, that's the Sam Cassell celebration. That's where it came from.
I forgot that the Asian guy was even in this movie.
I did
then
too.
When he was like, you have no marbles. And he's like flipping through the book and he gets mad and throws it down. And he goes, marbles. And he holds his hands down. It's great.
And then later on, they're all shaking bags of marbles to get
Shakes
Serrano
it,
to
yeah.
get mad.
That's great. So great.
Yeah, so it's hard to class that as one scene because it's 2 baseball games with a locker room scene in the middle. But that bit where the movie turns had so much stuff that I liked that I put it as my second.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. My next scene was the Old Spice commercial.
The right guard commercial.
Right guard. Sorry, right guard. Where he's like,
Richard Schiff is the director.
yeah. And they're like, take 87. And he comes out the clapper and snaps it and walks off. And he gets through and he's like doing the odiferous. He's like saying all the words, but he's saying them wrong.
Yeah, it was really verbose, the dialogue,
Yeah.
and he kept mispronouncing it, and they were getting really mad at him.
And then they finally gets it right, and he holds up the stick of deodorant, and it's upside down. So the guy goes upside down, and he repeats it upside down. Oh my God, how many times did I freaking say that? 1,000. I freaking love that.
Dude, that's another one that's like, remember, that's from freaking Rookie of the Year. That's from a bunch of movies. Like he's doing the Ray Charles playing the piano.
Yeah. You got the right one, baby.
Yeah, that's one of the tropes, man. You get famous, you do commercials, you have a hard time with the dialogue, the director gets mad at you. Like, but I love it.
Yeah. The whole what was it in the first one? Oh, it was American Express.
Don't steal home without it.
Yeah. Upside down. Yeah, that was my second one. I freaking love the right guard.
Dude, there were a lot of scenes that I wanted to put on my list. I had like 5 or 6 I had to trim down.
Yeah.
My final one is a montage. It's the winning games montage as they start to roll and they're starting to win a bunch of games. Because it's got a lot of the baseball stuff that I love. Like it's got trickeration. Like he's freaking stealing bases. He's tricking people into getting out. He's like, they're dodging the catcher or whatever. The freaking Japanese guy catches one at the outfield, runs into a sign, falls down. The sign falls on him, and his hand explodes up through the sign holding the ball.
Holding the ball up, yeah.
Dude,
and he jumps up on the actual wall to catch the ball.
He jumps up on the wall, which I didn't think you were allowed to do.
You probably can't.
But yeah, dude, some of that stuff was so memorable. But I love the baseball montage where there's a bunch of trickeration and people are freaking crushing balls and like making catches and like hitting the cutoff man to make the double play. Like it's all that stuff I love.
Yeah. I know how much you love a montage, and sports montage is definitely where it's at.
Yeah.
My last one is the last game, but most specifically when he calls for the right-hander, and he calls out Charlie Sheen,
Yeah.
And freaking Randy Quaid is going crazy. And he's like, vile thing, you make my butt sting. He's like, you're all garbage, back of a. And he goes, blow it out your ass, lard mouth. And that's when you could tell, like, he's got the haircut again.
He's got the leather jacket. He's wearing the leather jacket over his baseball uniform.
Yeah. And Randy Quaid's like, oh my God. He's losing his mind. And everybody, and the lady in the booth has to run and put the Wild Thing song tape in and press it as fast as she can. That was freaking fantastic.
Yeah. And then, they're up by 1 run. They're trying to go to the World Series. And all he has to do is get one guy out, but he wants to walk that guy so that he can pitch to the evil guy. You can tell he's the bad guy. You can tell he's the bad guy because he has stubble.
Yeah, in the 90s, you always had stubble.
Yeah, and he's like, I want Parkman. And he's like, well, you're not pitching to Parkman. He's like, I want to walk this guy, and then I want to pitch to Parkman. He's like, that's the tying run.
Oh God, that was so.
And then Bob Uecker's like, he's got to intentionally walk whatever to get to Parkman. So I guess Tom Berenger's obviously got to be thinking, well, I don't know what he's thinking.
God, Bob Uecker is so good.
He's
so good.
He's the freaking best. And I don't. This is maybe not for the best, but I don't know how Charlie Sheen, he's like throwing in his fastball, which he calls the Terminator. He's throwing in the mid 80s, and then just by wanting it real hard, he's able to throw 101 in this last game.
He remembers. He couldn't remember how to throw the heat. That's what it was.
Yeah, he remembered, and it was just throw harder, and that was what he'd been trying to unlock all season.
I wish I could remember. I want to remember how to throw hard.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The feeling of the whole movie when he walks out in the thing and everybody starts chanting and singing Wild Thing was fantastic. It was great.
It was great. Dude, I really liked that both the first movie and this movie, like baseball movies, you have to win so many games to actually win the whole thing. Like baseball movies never end with the World Series. They always win with like you win the pennant or like you win of rounds to get to like you never actually see the World Series. It's just too many games.
Right.
Which I kind of love.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's why, like, if you think about it, dude, there's never a good movie about professional basketball. It's always about college basketball or high school basketball because you can win one game and then it's important. Professional basketball is like you got to win 16 games to win the title. That movies don't have time for that.
Yeah. No, you're right. I was thinking like, what wasn't there a movie where it was just the finals of basketball? But I think maybe that was like a Michael Jordan IMAX documentary.
Yeah, I think so.
So there's no, dude, you're right. There's too many.
I'm sure there's other reasons too. I'm sure it's probably like licensing stuff, but like you see all kind of movies set in the Major League Baseball where they actually are the major league teams. You'd never see one of those with the NFL or with the NBA.
The NFL has so few games though. One of those games means something.
Yeah, dude, those games mean a ton. But I don't know why the NFL doesn't ever license their stuff, but they never do.
You would think we always talk about how there's extra time in baseball. You know, there's all this time for stuff to happen between the things.
Just a great sport for movies. There's a lot of downtime.
Freaking football has a lot of time. There's only 11 minutes of action.
Yeah.
In the 3.5 hours. Cool. So those are my 3 scenes.
This is the last game. That's my 3.
Yeah.
Let's do some quotes.
Let's do quotes. What's your first one?
The first one, in no particular order, is Charlie Sheen. Ricky Vaughn is in the early part of the season. He has not remembered how to throw hard, so he's just getting shelled. And he goes out to have lunch with his ex-girlfriend, and he's like still thinking about that home run. She's like, hey, look, that wouldn't have been out of a lot of parks. And he's like, name one. And she's like, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. Oh man, that was great.
That's a good line.
Dude, my whole problem with quotes is I had trouble narrowing it down. So like,
I had a lot. All
the stuff Rube said, the new catcher, like he kept saying stuff like, gosh darn it all to heck. Or like, it's better to eat shit than to not eat at all. Or it's like women can't live with him. They can't pee standing up. But my favorite line from him was he's trying to talk to Wild Thing and console him for being not as good. He's like, Ricky, breaking up with your girlfriend can be a very painful thing, but it doesn't have to keep you down for long. I mean, let me tell you something, my own personal experience. I didn't have a regular girlfriend like you, but I did get kicked in the balls once by a mule. And Charlie Sheen's face was fantastic right there. He's like, now I thought I'd be hurting for the rest of my life. Would you know what happened next week? What? my mama died. And hell, I don't even care about my balls hurting. You see what I'm getting at? Dude. And Charlie Sheen played that perfect. He was just like, yeah, I got it, Rube. That whole thing where he set it up and he was so serious about get kicked in the balls and then his mama dying. It was fantastic to me. I loved it.
God, that was great. I can't believe you didn't put women. Can't live without them. They can't be standing up.
Be standing up. Dude, I thought about that because I used to like that too. But when he said he got kicked in the balls by a mule, I totally forgot where that was going. And then when he said it was hysterical to me. It's great.
Dude, there were a bunch of good lines, and he had a bunch of them. Like he said, it wasn't in my quotes, but he said like when he was first meeting freaking Tom Berenger early on in the movie, and Tom Berenger's going to mentor him, and Tom Berenger's like, he's like, I have a question for you. He's like, oh yeah, you're wondering how I got the name Rube, and he's like, nope. I'm wondering about that. That was just such a freaking great line read from Tom Berenger. It cracked me up.
He played that kid played that part really, really well.
Yeah, he was great.
The Baker guy.
The next one I had a hard time with because I wanted to pick a lot of Randy Quaid's lines, but it just because they're all hilarious. But it was like mild thing, you make my butt sting, you make everything embarrassing. It just when I think about this movie, I always think about
I loathe you.
I think I loathe you. You make everything embarrassing. Like that's what I always think about from this movie is Randy Quaid just yelling from the stands. He has his freaking hat on inside out, and he's got his Cleveland Indians T-shirt with a big X drawn across it in Sharpie.
Yeah. They'll ruin it in the playoffs. Christ. That's what I'm saying. How is he uncredited? What does that
And then
even
when
mean?
they finally make the World Series, he's like jumping in the stands. He's like, I told you in spring training we were going all the way.
Yeah. What does that mean, uncredited? I mean, he still gets paid for the movie. He just isn't in the credits, or
I don't know, honestly. I don't know if that means he doesn't get paid or if that means if you speak lines in a movie, I think by the Screen Actors Guild, you do get paid, but I don't know if he just got like the scale or whatever. Because Renee Russo was also uncredited. Like she reprised her role, but she was only in like one or two scenes.
Yeah, she was just in a little small part.
And I kind of feel like for Renee Russo, like she's doing well enough. She's like, hey, I'll just show up. I'll shoot for one day and then I'm out. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to credit me. Like you don't have to like go through my agent and make my contract deal. I'll just show up and do the thing. But I don't know about Randy Quaid. I don't know what because I don't think he was a big enough star at the time. I mean, he was known, but I don't. Yeah,
this is post Christmas.
It's after National Lampoon stuff.
Yeah, National Lampoon stuff. So he's got. I mean, everybody knew him, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's done 2 National Lampoons. He's done National Lampoon's Vacation and Christmas Vacation, and he's done like Out Cold. He's done freaking Days of Thunder. He's done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he would be a big enough star to get credited. That's crazy.
I think he probably must have just like maybe they just asked him to do it and he wanted to do it and he just said like you don't have to credit me. I wonder if sometimes it's like if I'm going to do a movie, I have a contract that has to be worked out and then it's like no, dude, I'll just show up and do it. It sounds like fun. I don't know. I wish we could have talked to someone who could tell us that.
That's crazy.
Randy Quaid, by the way, his full name is Randy Randall Rudy Quaid.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Randy is in quotes. That's like a nickname.
No.
Or his first name's Randy, and his middle name is
Randy Randall Rudy Quaid. I mean, that's what it says on Wikipedia. So, and it's got 2 sources.
Oh man,
yeah.
That's
look,
the internet bites you in the ass.
His bankruptcy filing from the year 2000 lists his name as Randall R. Quaid. Maybe that's Randy crazy. Is the nickname for Randall, but it's just not in quotes. Yeah, Randall R. Quaid, Randall Rudy Quaid.
Even Randall Rudy is not okay. Randall Rudy?
I think it's great.
RRQ.
Yeah, dude,
all right, so my second one is from Lou Brown when he's getting mad at the team. He's like, because what happened is this Roger Dorn, the shortstop that owns the team, has to sell it back to the lady who owned him in the first movie, Rachel Phelps.
Yeah, Rachel Phelps.
And he's like, come on, you're not going to let her get it down. You guys won last year despite her. Maybe she's what you need. And it's like, oh, Skip, we're a different team than last year. He's like, that's not your job to make excuses. That's all you guys are good at. It's either a leg thing or a spiritual thing or a psychological thing or a heart attack. He's like, who used heart attack? Me. And he freaking collapses on the table. Oh, my God. I totally forgot about that. I remember the thing is like, we won a game yesterday. If we win today, it's called 2 in a row. If we win again tomorrow, that's a winning streak. I remember that quote, and that was going to be it. But when he said who used heart attack, and then it was him having a heart attack, I was like, that's my new quote from
Dude,
him. I like
that was
so
on my
much
list. It didn't make the top 3, but yeah, heart attack. Who used heart attack? Me. And then that's what I'm saying. This movie had a lot of good lines. Also, he's in the hospital and he's listening to a transistor radio, as he calls it, because the doctor won't let him watch baseball, but the playoffs are on. And he's freaking standing on his bed screaming. And the nurse comes in and she's like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "I love this shit. I might move to England." It's like Masterpiece Theater or something. Like they're like wearing freaking Victorian outfits and pouring tea out of a sterling silver freaking teapot.
Dude. And the weird thing is, and I put that in my old tech alert too. And it was like, I'm going to put it on public broadcasting and lose the channel changer. I was like, whoa, a channel changer.
And then he'll listen to his transistor radio. All of that would be very confusing to kids now.
Yeah.
Public TV, channel changer, transistor radio.
All those.
Yeah, my third quote was, "You have no marbles."
Marbles.
I love that guy, man.
Dude, it was a really good job by him. And I even totally forgot he was in the movie.
Yeah. Tanaka was his name in the movie. Kamikaze Tanaka. Yes, that's actually what they call him.
Kamikaze Tanaka would not make the cut anymore.
No.
I don't think you're allowed to call him that.
No.
All right, so my third one. How do you narrow down Harry Doyle quotes?
Yeah, I didn't even try to get. I was trying to get people I didn't do for Patreon. And I completely ignored Charlie Sheen and Tom Berenger and Corbin Burnson and freaking Pedro Serrano and Bob Uecker, like everyone who was doing amazing stuff, because they're still all very good. But I was like, I'm going to go for new people. I don't even know how you get Bob Uecker quotes narrowed down.
That's what I'm saying. So, and I had a whole bunch of them, but there's 2 that I always say all the time is dynamite drop-in money. Those broadcasting classes are really paying off. And out by an eyelash at third. Because when he slides and he's not even close.
He's not even close.
Like he's like 4 feet away and the guy just tags him on the head. But God, he had so many good ones. Like throwaway lines when he was talking about Omar Epps' movie. He's like, I wanted to see his movie, but it was only out for 2.5 hours. I was told it was in focus though. Like, come on, man.
Just those like non sequiturs that he was just throwing in were killing me.
Yeah. Hey, still second. Glad to see he remembers where he was. Like stuff like that.
He's got so many good lines. And I don't know if those were all in the script or if that's just him improvising, because he actually is hilarious.
Yeah, he's actually hilarious and knows baseball. Because
I feel like probably a lot of that is just him. But God, it was great.
You know, he could be pointing at the left fielder. Oh, God,
when he's calling his shot and it's going to the warning track, he might be pointing at the left fielder.
He'll need a rocket up his ass to catch one. This baby's out of there. Like that whole, like I thought the whole, unless that's Shaquille O'Neal in second or in left, this baby's out of here. I thought that was the first one. Like watching the first one for Patreon, I was thinking all of those quotes.
You could, if you're making a movie like this, I think one of the key roles, what was it? Rookie of the Year? It was John Candy.
John Candy, yeah.
At like freaking Necessary Roughness, it was Rob Schneider. I don't like Rob Schneider, but he was dropping some freaking dimes.
It's weird movie. You say that, because when I was trying to recast it, I said, "Oh well, I don't like Rob Schneider and John Candy's dead, so I don't know what to put."
But like the announcer who's making quips, that is an integral role if you're doing this movie or any movie.
That
like
makes
this.
the movie for me.
Yeah,
that makes the movie.
All right, let's do characters. My first character is Randy Quaid, who we've talked about at lunch. He's not credited, but he's I think in one of the most memorable parts of this movie.
Absolutely,
Randall Rudy Quaid, Dennis Quaid's brother,
our other brother. Randy,
our other brother, Dottie's sister.
He's kind of cray-cray.
Yeah,
he's the guy, but he was fantastic in this. He's fantastic in all of his movies. I think.
He's fantastic. I'm looking through his he's done 90 movies, and a lot of them are horrible. But there's some fantastic.
He was good in
movies.
Freaking Independence Day,
dude. Independence Day, he's awesome in that. Caddyshack, freaking Caddyshack 2.
Yeah.
Days of Thunder. I love him in Days of Thunder.
Bye
Bye Love. He's freaking great in Bye Bye Love.
Oh man. When he just goes crazy and starts
all the
dismantling the deck.
Movies. Bye Bye Love's going to be
Bye Bye Love. We got to do that.
Bye Bye Love. That's going to be one that no one's ever heard of that we're going to be so excited for.
Oh man. It's got to have more than 5 Rotten Tomatoes. I'll tell you that much. That movie.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Don't you remember? Dave Osborne. Who? Dave. All right, fine. I remember Dave. I don't remember the name. That's such a great movie. Yeah, dude, I had Randy Quaid as mine too.
My second is Takaki Ishibashi, who's playing Kamikaze Tanaka, the Japanese outfielder.
I can't believe they called him Kamikaze.
I think that was supposed to be his nickname in the movie, but I think even as a nickname, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I think he's actually a pretty well-known like comedian in Japan. He's like in a comedy duo.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, he's fantastic in this. I had forgotten that character existed, and he was cracking me up.
Dude, all the parts that you talked about where he jumps on the wall or like punches through the sign or the marbles, he's way good. He breaks the bat over his head. Isn't he? Yeah, he does that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And he's freaking telling Serrano that like Samurai and Buddha could coexist. He played the same role as the super Christian guy from the first one. He's like, you mean to tell me Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball? Like
that guy too. The pitcher.
Oh man, he's great.
Yeah, that old guy. He was funny.
But yeah, I loved Takaki Ishibashi in this. He was awesome.
Nice. Dude, I know that you were trying to not pick the same people. The only person I picked the same was Bob Uecker, but like I went with Roger Dorn.
Yeah.
Corbin Bernsen, because I didn't pick him the first time.
Yeah.
He was great.
There's a lot of really good performances
really good,
in this movie. Corbin Bernsen was awesome.
He's super funny.
He buys the team. He doesn't have the money to run it. He's being a total clown. And then he sells it back to Rachel, whatever her name is. Phelps. And then she makes him the general manager, and he walks down to tell Tom Berenger. He's like, got a freaking trench coat on. He's like, as of 9:00 this morning. He whips it open like Superman. He's like, I activated myself.
Yeah.
He's wearing his uniform. And he never plays him. He's just sitting in the dugout. As the general manager.
He gets to go in one time, remember? He's like, Dorn, go in there and step into one.
He's like, this guy used to pitch you inside, right? He's like, yeah. He's like, go in there and step into one. He's like, what?
It's so great,
dude. And then he gets hit.
But I don't wanna.
He gets hit by the pitch. He gets to first base. Freaking Tom Berenger sends in a pinch runner, and he waves him off. And then he and the pinch runner are standing right next to each other, doing an identical stretching routine.
They're doing the same stretch. The sound he makes when he takes the pitch in the back. Oh God, he's like like it's like a high. Oh God,
and then
so funny.
Then when he finally leaves to let the pinch runner come in, freaking Bob Uecker's like, Dorn heads to the bench after a 30-second stretching exhibition.
He's just he's waving him off.
Like, there's a bunch of little moments like that we didn't even capture, but that are actually freaking fantastic.
That's what I'm saying. 5%. Get out of here.
All right, my third character is Rube, Eric Bruscotter.
He was so good.
Dude, I always remember this guy. I always remember him as, so he's in Sports Night, which is a show that like nobody but me and Will remember. But
yeah.
I always remember him from Starship Troopers. He's the guy that's was like running the obstacle course and gets shot and killed.
Oh, man.
But he's playing this exame part. He's playing the like, just like corn pone, fresh off the tractor, hayseed. Like that's the part he always plays.
Yeah.
Like he like talks real slow, like he's always confused.
Dude, I don't know if I remember him from Starship Troopers. I haven't watched that in forever. I forgot about that movie.
I love that movie.
I got to go back and watch it.
But he plays an important role in this movie because he's like the young kid. He's excited. He's trying to make other people excited. He's like, trying to console Charlie Sheen. He's freaking.
Yeah.
He gets hit in the ankle and he's supposed to be injured. And he tells Tom Berenger, he's like, "Hey, coach, I'm ready to play. You need me? I'm ready to play. Like I've loved playing baseball. You guys probably used to love playing baseball. Like, and we're playing baseball. That's better than working." Like he's like doing that stuff.
Go out there and give 110%.
You want to play good. You hope you play good. Tonight I think we played pretty good.
The best part is he can't throw it back to the pitcher.
Yeah.
And how does he learn how to do it?
Dude, he can't. He's a minor league catcher, and he has one problem, which is that he can't throw the ball back to the pitcher's mound. He just has like a nervous, like a yip or something. And Tom Berenger,
but he can throw it to second. He can throw it to third. He hands it to the ump a couple of times to throw back.
The ump's like, if you throw that ball to third again, and Tom Berenger fixes it by just telling him to recite Playboy because he likes to read Playboy for the articles, and so he's just
the articles, of course.
Yeah, and then eventually Playboy doesn't do it for him, and Tom Berenger gives him some Fredericks of Hollywood catalogs. So like while the batter is in the batter's box, he's just like reciting it to himself.
Yeah, he's like, the purple lingerie is a lacy. Who thinks of this? I thought it was hysterical. That's a good call to pick him because I did pick Harry Doyle the first time around.
Yeah. I'm not blaming you for picking him twice. He's fantastic.
Dude, he was wearing such ridiculous outfits at the beginning.
He was like wearing a freaking tuxedo at the beginning, and then in the middle of it,
but it
he's
wasn't
like
a black tuxedo.
No. And then in the middle of it, he's like wearing a wife beater and drinking Jack from the bottle.
Straight from the bottle. Take over money. I'm done for. And then it's just like fly ball. Caught.
Dynamite dropping money in this broadcasting classes are really paying off.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
I cannot believe 5%. What is wrong with people?
Is Bob Uecker your third?
Bob Uecker's my third. Harry Doyle.
Yeah, dude. I mean, so this one is directed by David S. Ward. David S. Ward directed and wrote the first one, and then also wrote Sleepless in Seattle and The Sting. And like really
the
like
program.
well-known. Yeah, the program.
A couple of movies we've done, yeah.
A couple. Yeah, he did like nominated for Oscars and then did Sleepless in Seattle, which everyone loves. And then he went into like kind of B sports movies, like program Major League 2. He was working on a script for Major League 3. But honestly, I kind of like that. He's like, hey, I like sports movies. I made a bunch of money. Maybe I'll just do some sports movies. Like, good for you, man. Do it.
Then he went to Down Periscope and Flyboys.
Yeah.
Dude,
ensemble comedies.
Yeah, I like his I like his stuff. So
I do too, man.
I'm glad we did Major League 2 because I was worried we weren't going to do it. And then after doing Major League 1 and not seeing any of the quotes that I remembered because they were from this one, I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, and this one is, I think one of the problems with this one is that David Ward did not write it. It was written by a guy named R.J. Stewart, who doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. But
do you know why? Because he's super popular for doing Xena Warrior Princesses.
He did a bunch of Xena Warrior Princess stuff. Princesses stuff.
There is a guy, though, the other guy that the writer that I snagged was Tom S. Parker. He did Richie Rich, which my kids with Macaulay Culkin.
See, I have him as a story by credit, not as one of the writers.
Well, my kids love Richie Rich, and I had him in this under screenplay. I messed that up.
Nice.
So what is the difference? Screenplay is just like that's the actual words that the people are saying, whereas the story by is like, hey, maybe we can have him sell the thing back to the lady from before, and it'll freak out all the guys. Is that the idea? Like,
I think so. Yeah, like because like the Rocky movies, like Sylvester Stallone wrote the first one, but I think by the time you get to like Rocky 4, it's like story by Sylvester Stallone. He's like, what if I went to Russia and fought a guy there? And it's like, you writer guy, go off and make that happen. I'm gonna be over here making hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah,
cliffhanger.
Yeah. Oh God, what a stinker.
But yeah, so I think if you but there's all kind of rules about it because again, this is like covered by the Writers Guild and stuff and unions. Like if you write a certain percentage of the script, you have to get a screenplay credit. Like I'm trying to remember, where did we see that happen recently? We saw something that Carrie Fisher did some rewrites on, and it's like they actually had to like be careful how much of it they used, or they were going to have to give her a credit.
Well, Harry Met Sally, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah,
no.
It might have been. Maybe might have been one of those.
She was in that. I don't know.
But she did do some of that for one of those rom-coms. And it's like she contributed so much dialogue. It was like almost the threshold where they're going to have to credit her. Because then you can also do like script doctoring and like punch up work where you just get paid and you're not your name is not attached to it at all. It's just like when you ghostwrite someone's lyrics, like freaking who's that Royce the 5'9" that's always like writing people's raps. And it's like his name's not on it, but like Puffy just paid him $500,000 to write the lyrics for "I'll Be Missing You."
Speaking of which, call back to the Patreon. When Usher came walking out to Caught Up, I was like, man, Ryan Toby. Just killing it. And then he hit that run when he first stopped and stood on the stage for the first time. He hit that run that Ryan Toby was talking about too.
Yeah.
Friggin' calling him out. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Our guy Ryan Toby, we interviewed for Sister Act 2, wrote Caught Up for Usher and Superstar for Usher. So
good too. Both of those are jams. Dude, I had a couple of bonus goods. Did you have anything else about the director?
Nah, man. Give me.
I saw some Cineburst gum. And that brought me back hard. Do you remember that stuff?
Yes.
It's so good. I wish they still made that. The other, there's two other goods. At one point, Charlie Sheen's telling a story about how he had a high-speed chase through 4 states.
Yeah.
And it reminded me.
On Jay Leno. On
Jay Leno.
On Tonight Show.
The chase. Yeah. I want to make sure that we do the chase.
I think it's on our list for 94. Christy Swanson, good. Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Two people that are not that much fun to hang out with now, but they were awesome in the 90s.
Way good. The last thing was the Black Hammer and White Lightning movie trailer. Was
Jesse Ventura.
absolutely hysterical. It
Oh,
was
man.
hysterical, dude.
I know they were just watching a bunch of Seagal movies to get inspiration for that fake movie.
Dude, when he jumps off with his feet out, like he's sitting in a chair, like jumps off.
Yeah.
But when he lands on his feet a split second later. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Also, you got to give credit to Omar Epps, who is a good actor. I love when a good actor is in a movie playing an actor who's not
Playing a
good,
bad
like
actor.
intentionally doing bad acting on screen.
Yeah.
That always
Yeah.
cracks me up. I don't know why. It's just one of those things I love.
The gun was it was
Yeah, you
so
could tell he's
bad.
like shaking his arms around doing like fake machine gun kickbacks. Like he's doing bad acting
Oh,
on
man.
purpose. I
Yeah.
loved it. Like Charlie Sheen
Yeah.
doing the right guard commercial. It's freaking great.
Yeah, really
Upside
good.
down.
Upside down.
Oh, the only other thing I had that I missed is I wanted to make sure to recognize Allison Doody, who is Charlie Sheen's girlfriend, the blonde.
Elsa Schneider?
Elsa Schneider from
Yeah.
Last Crusade, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which we did on Patreon a couple years ago.
Yeah, she wears the same outfit every day. Apparently.
Same outfit. Yeah, just freaking gray suit with the skirt on.
Yeah.
But as soon as she came on, I was like, Elsa Schneider, that's awesome. Because I've not seen her in a lot of movies, and she's wicked hot. So I always wonder why.
I recognized her right away as Dr. Elsa Schneider, but I didn't put two and two together back in the gap, like when this originally came out. I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think I was as attuned to that kind of stuff back then.
No, I definitely was not. Yeah, like I'm looking on her filmography. The only things she's done that I've seen is Last Crusade and Major League 2. The other stuff's just like, well, I never heard of that.
I do like her. She's not German. She just did a really good job at that.
Yeah, she's from Ireland.
Ireland. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I guess she was a Bond girl, but I didn't.
I was going to say, wasn't she on Bond?
Yeah, she was a Bond girl in A View to Kill, but I didn't watch those
View to
old
Kill.
Bonds.
That's the one. I love those old Bond movies.
All right, let's do the worst. I don't have any.
I was going to say, I just said Kamikaze.
Yeah, Kamikaze
Probably isn't a good nickname.
not an appropriate
anymore,
nickname for a Japanese character.
Right. But in the 90s, it was fine.
Yeah, and dude, there's plenty of old tech, but almost like at this
Tons.
point, 4 years into the podcast, I feel like we've pretty well captured a lot of the old tech. Freaking
She
Cineburst.
just said channel changer. That's why I put that down. What did y'all call it back in the day?
I don't remember. Remote?
I think we called it a clicker.
A clicker? Yeah, I remember people calling it a clicker.
Channel changer was never a thing. This might be like pop and soda. And
I feel like
Coke.
Charlie Sheen's apartment in this movie would be the best old tech. It was
Jeez.
freaking. Just,
There was
it was awesome to the
plants
max.
and awesome to the max. I'm
This
happy to
guy a
be the
shark or
shepherd of
what?
this flock of sharks. Sharks don't have any necks.
Sharks don't look back because they don't have necks.
Oh, my one regret is having bone eyes. I'm going to watch that as soon as we finish this.
It's the friggin' best. All right. 5 questions. Is it okay for kids?
Yeah, dude, it's PG. Everybody watched it in my
Yeah.
house. And my daughter was clapping and like she loved it.
This seems like a really kid-friendly movie. Like, it's not hard to understand. They're doing like really big comic stuff,
Right.
like physical stuff, like people falling down, bumping into shit. It's perfect.
Yeah, she loved when Serrano stopped to help the pigeon.
To help the bird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we
It's a
didn't even
rat
talk
with
about.
wings. She loved it.
Would this movie get made if it were pitched now? David S. Ward said like 15 years ago he was working on a script for Major League 3 where an aging Ricky Vaughn mentors a younger player. And Charlie Sheen said the same thing, like he was in talks to do it. But since that was 2011, I feel like we could probably safely say that's not happening anymore.
Dude, Bob Uecker's 90. He's still around. We got to hurry up.
Yeah, and Charlie Sheen's like 60. It'd be hard for him to play any kind of aging player. He could be a manager.
Manager Charlie Sheen. They all have to be managers. That's part of the problem with recasting. We always talk about this.
I know.
Like, I was like, "Oh, cool, a Willie Mays Hayes. I'll just find a 20-year-old actor. I don't know any. Like,
Yeah,
I
don't
didn't
know any.
recognize any of them."
Yeah.
But dude, it's a sports movie. Don't you think they could make a version of this?
Yeah, man. I mean, why not? And they're remaking all kind of stuff. Like, why not do this one?
Why can't we write a good basketball movie or a good football movie?
I'm not saying that we couldn't. I just don't know if we wrote a good movie, how would anyone know?
We'd have to send it to people.
Did you have any recasting? I had a hard
All
time.
right,
I didn't.
so Wild Thing, you know how I do it by age.
Yeah.
I started looking at Wild Thing. I was like, well, I want a person of color this time to be the pitcher. And I need somebody who could be like a hard ass. So I went with Ice Cube Jr., O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Nice. I like that guy.
Yeah, he's fantastic. And I think he could play like, he wouldn't be the biker guy, but he could be like the O'Shea Jackson version of a biker.
Yeah.
And then for Willie Mays Hayes, I couldn't find any 20-year-olds that I recognized. And I went all the way to 23 before I found somebody that I recognized, but they wouldn't be a good Willie Mays Hayes. So I skipped and went to Harry Doyle. And then I was like, ooh, Rob Schneider. No, I don't want him. Ooh, John Candy. He's dead. So the only other people in the age range that I think would be okay would be Steve Carell, Bob Odenkirk, or John Leguizamo. I think any of those guys could be quippy enough. But also put on the like the Harry Doyle broadcaster voice.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at, because I think I want Bob Uecker's part to be played by like a comedian, and I'm looking at an age range, but I'm not seeing like anybody that's jumping out to me. John
Leguizamo, I think, would be hysterical, but he's just kind of goofy. He's not the same dry as Bob Uecker.
Yeah, man, this is just hard. Honestly, as many parts as there are in this, it should be easy to recast, but I was struggling. It might be because there were so many. It's like I got to recast 10 people. And, that made it a lot harder.
Yeah.
Question number 5. Can you still watch and enjoy this movie in 2024?
Dude, 95% could. I still, it's blowing my mind that it's 5%.
Yeah. I think part of the problem is this is another, we've done a couple movies where it's like Dave or like Michael J. Fox stuff, and this, like you have to rent this. Why is this stuff not streaming?
Right.
Like this movie, maybe because Paramount put out the first one and Warner Brothers put out the second one, there's like weird stuff with the rights, but like this is a perfect streaming movie.
Yeah.
For like 90s era sports stuff. Like, dude, you could still watch this today. You would get all, like, your kids are still laughing. Like, they get all the references that they need to. They don't know what a clicker is, but like, they follow the movie perfectly.
They did. Dude, CC's 6. I mean, I think she's wicked smart, but like,
yeah,
she followed it fine. She knew what was going on. She knew when to cheer.
Yeah, some of this, I feel like there's missed opportunities for some of these movies that aren't on streaming that should be. And I don't know how the licensing works for streaming, but I'm like, why isn't this somewhere? Like that should be somewhere.
Like it should be.
Like Dave should be somewhere. This should be somewhere. I don't know why I can't watch this all the time.
What was the movie we did that was rather big, and it wasn't Dave, it was something else. And I was like, man, I can't believe that wasn't anywhere.
It was PCU.
Like, PCU.
Yeah, Disney memory hold PCU. It is gone. Like the only place you can get that is like on an illegal streamer and illegal download. But like that's another one. That should be streaming. Like why is that? I mean, maybe not on Disney Plus, but it should be on something.
Dude, I don't understand why all the stuff isn't streaming. I'm still confused on why Warner Brothers is going to make an entire Wile E. Coyote versus Acme and then go, no, it'll be better as a tax write-off. We're just going to trash it.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, you can rent this. I rented it on Google. You can rent it on YouTube, $2.99, $3.99, somewhere like that. Totally worth it. We need to, once we learn more about this and start making more money on the podcast, thank you, Patreons. We're going to see about getting some of these movies on streaming.
Yeah. How do
we do that? Put that on our long term.
Yeah.
Intern Mike, put that on our 5-year plan.
Mike, the intern, get on that.
Speaking of intern Mike, he texted me like last week. He's like, you guys still doing the podcast? It's best in the business, ladies and gentlemen.
The absolute best.
All right, coming up next is Philadelphia, which Jeff hates.
Oh, God, I can't wait to do that one. That's going to be so good.
Dude, you kept trying to say it came out in the wrong year and you didn't want to do it. This Tom Hanks wins Best Actor for it, and it's the only movie ever that stars Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington.
Yep, it's going to be a banger.
I'm excited.
I can't wait.
I don't know if it's any good, but freaking Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington, who's not excited for that?
I don't know if it's any good, but I do remember it.
All right, and License to Drive out next week on Patreon.
The License to Drive. I can't wait to watch that one. It's going to be
Corys.
Great. Yeah, it's good.
Anything else?
Just go watch this movie. Don't look at 5% Rotten Tomatoes.
Vaya con Dios.
Vaya con Dios.
Welcome to Movie Life Crisis. Join us as we watch the best movies from 30 years ago.